Sometimes it can feel hard to look on the bright side, especially when we're in the middle of a pandemic.
But you know what? Happiness can be found even in the smallest things.
It is such a good reminder. And joining us now is Dr. Joan Neehall. She's a forensic and clinical psychologist, and she is out with a book called Happy is the New Healthy. I love the title, Doctor. Thank you for being with us.
You're welcome.
Can you talk to us about what a forensic psychologist is, first of all?
Of course. Basically, we go to court, we do litigation, we work as expert witness. For instance, in April of this year, I'll be expert witness in court for a case in which a client is suing the police force. And I'm there as the expert witness to say, these are the things that I noticed in my patient when I treated him a couple of years ago. That's an example of an expert witness. Another thing that I would do would be to do forensic assessments in which I would say to the court, okay, this person qualifies for rehabilitation, say, for example, with drugs and alcohol, or no, this person is going to shoplift in the future based on what I found in my assessment. So those are some of the things I do.
Very cool.
Yeah, interesting. So like what we see on TV. But your book is really about just how we can be happy and how that is really important to our health. So I love, again, the title, Happy is the New Healthy. So you say, first of all, it's really important to focus on the small things. And how do we do that? Because sometimes when we're really upset, it might be over a big thing, like you lost your job or this pandemic is too much for you. And you think, oh, well, focusing on taking a quick walk isn't enough. Why is it enough, or why does it matter?
Because if we look at the statistics, 40% of our happiness is due to our effortful, intentional behaviors and attitudes. 10% of our happiness is due to terrible life events, like, for example, what you just talked about, losing your job, losing money, whatever. So what I suggest that we do is look at happiness as a way for us to make happiness. How can we do it? And I teach you in the book exactly how to do it. One of the ways is to stay in the present. Another way that I practice, and I recommend to everyone, is to take a few minutes every morning and stay in the present and think about the things that you feel grateful for. Like right to this very moment, what are you grateful for? What am I grateful for? I might be grateful to Elise, my producer. I might be grateful for my family. Whatever it is, it forces you to stay grounded. That's one thing. Another thing to do is exercise, as you mentioned, a walk. Now, I ask my patients to just give me 10 minutes of their time. I'm not asking for very much. I say, give me 10 minutes. Go outside in the air. Look up. Go on an expedition with me. Use your five senses. What are you noticing that's different? And that makes you feel connection. You feel connected with nature. You feel connected with your body. And guess what? You don't overeat and overdrink. That's not bad. Another thing I suggested we do is what I call savoring. Taking a minute every day to do something you actually love doing. For me, it could be listening to Chopin. It could be reading a book that has nothing to do with psychology. These are the things that make me happy. I want to Instagram them. I want to do it in the present, whatever it is that I chose, and then tell my friends about it. This is what I did. And that prevents habituation from occurring. It prevents you from getting used to stuff.
We only have about a minute left, but you also say reach out to an old friend, which could make a lot of difference.
Absolutely. There is an epidemic of loneliness. In the UK, Theresa May mentioned it in 2007. She developed the Ministry of Loneliness. And what we're talking about, there's a need to connect with others, especially during these difficult times. Get on your phone, phone a friend. Don't wait for another person to call you and say, well, she never called. Why should I reach out? Do these things. Be proactive. Reach out. Do random acts of kindness to your neighbor, to a friend, to anyone. If you start connecting with other people, you start feeling better about yourself. You see, it's not a case of you get what you deserve, but you get what you give.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it. Some great advice there.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yes, so true. Whatever you focus on grows.
Absolutely.
Little things, little things.
All right, are you looking to add to your family? Maybe. I'm going to show you the perfect place to go if you have little love to give to a new pet. Look at the little good kid. Look at him. He's in his little pumpkin, Kara.
So cute. All right, and what happens when people stop being polite and start getting real? The real world, of course. We're talking about a new reunion show. Don't go anywhere. Your Better Connecticut is back in 2 minutes.